Critical path method or CPM. This is almost like the PERT. There are certain differences. The difference is that here we talk about the critical path. This is deterministic, and in PERT, if you remember, that we used to give 3 values for this duration. For any activity to complete, there are 3 values. One will be optimistic, one will be pessimistic, one will be most likely. So what do? O plus 4m plus p divided by 6 we do, and then we find out the duration. That was done in PERT. Here, the notes, how we are going to write it. In the center, we'll write the activity name. Here, for example, A has duration 4, so we'll write 4 here. ES and EF, ES stands for early start. EF is standing for early finish. Let us take an example. Okay, now we'll start with A. There is no predecessor, there is no activity before A and C. So we'll start with start, and there will be 2 arrows from start, one to A, one to C. This is 1 arrow. This is actually a flow. So A and C. So you're writing A and C in between. And what are the days? Duration 4 and 5. You're writing just above it. Like this. For A it is 4. For C it is 5. Now go to the predecessor and see all activities which are where A and C are predecessors. So A and C. A and C. B will come from A and C, and D will come from C. So from A and C there will be 2 arrows to B, and from C there will be 1 arrow to D. Okay. Now duration also we have written. So B is dependent on A and also C. D is dependent on C. The number is duration I am writing just above it. Okay. Now E is dependent on, or E has predecessor B and D. So B arrow and D arrow will go to where? To E. Right? And the time will be 5. Finish, just put a finish. And it is coming from E and D. So from E, from D, the arrow will go to finish, end. Right? Now what about these early start and early finish? Let us take an example. These both are starting with 0. When will B come? Because B is having arrow from A and C, but A duration is 4, C duration is 5. What is the maximum? 5. So we have early finish, you have to put 5 as B. Others are also there. Okay. Next part, next is the critical path. See, we'll start with A, B, E. A, B, and E. Now you just see the duration 4 plus 3 plus 5. What is the number? 12. 12 weeks. Or days you can say. Now the CD, 15, 5 plus 10. CBE, how many? 5, 3, 5. It's going to be 13. CDE, this is 5, 10, 5, which is going to be 20. Now which one is the highest? 20 is the highest. So this is the critical path. CD is the critical path.